9 miles west. Ryan's going to be coming up behind me. He's got the 8235. We're actually going to work at a friend of mine's. Yeah, we're actually the first day of field work for us this year is even on our own ground. My buddy's got, I don't know how many acres. He just said he's got 2 days worth of work. If he did it 100% himself, he's got to work stalks down so we can start chiseling. I said, you know what? I wouldn't mind coming up and helping you. I mentioned it to my brother Ryan, and just so you guys don't get confused, it's my brother Ryan and my friend Ryan. I got 2 Ryans. And he said, well, we should take the VT up in 82. I talked to my buddy and he said, hell yeah. So that's where we're headed right now. I don't mind helping a friend out. It doesn't take very long to get up here, believe it or not. It's 9 miles, but it really only takes about a half hour. Road time, big deal. Enjoy the ride. Hopefully the sun's gonna pick up out here. It was cloudy when we got going earlier, but at least the weather's finally starting to cooperate. I'm getting tired of the 30-degree windy days where you don't see the sun at all. This will be a good workout for the equipment before we get serious in the field work. Lets you know that the equipment's going to work right. Lets you give the tractors a workout, see if there's anything not quite up to par with them that you need to be addressing. Okay, everybody, put a face to the name. This is my buddy Ryan. And say we got his unit behind us. Say hi to the camera, Ryan. Hi. Well, you're doing just about as good as Randy did the other day. Why is that? Oh, yeah, this is the guy I was actually going to bug at Solon's the other day. He's the parts guy that wasn't there.
Hey, I was busy.
No, it's a little windy up here, but we got mine. Over here, Ryan's got his 4630 ready to go. He's already been working. What do you have exactly on yours?
What's that?
What's your disc?
Cross, 60-foot cross. What's model? Got that on.
You don't see crazy. Ground's just getting good enough now where you can go ahead and work stalks up. Model 15 Kraus?
Yep.
There you go. Between this, my 630, and we're going to be using the VT up here, we're going to have a total of 66 feet worth of width that we're going to be working ground up. We were just talking to Ryan, it's probably going to be a one and done thing for some of these strips. We're just going to drive down and that strip's going to be done. We'll have to come back in another one. Say, go to How Farms Work. Ryan's gonna have his drone up. You're gonna get a lot more of the cab gabble from us.
And I got you some
That's
eggs
breakfast
and
and dinner.
bacon and hash browns and cinnamon roll.
Where's the eggs and bacon?
There's no fork.
What's he need a fork for? having fun. They say it's kind of a field day, I guess. Instead of a plow day like most people do, we're having a work stocks down day. Yep, we're all running within about anywhere from 50 to 100 feet of each other, keeping right pace. But I've known my friends since high school and went to college together. So it's really not that big of a deal to actually help them out. So we were actually chisel plowing together last year. I was helping him out for him helping me. I tried to film that, but the camera crapped out. And my buddy says that this would have taken him 2 days. And just for that first outside pass we're doing right now, mid-afternoon, at the rate we're going. So, I don't care. It's fun. It's farming. Something people don't really understand when it comes to farming is that you have to want to do it. None of this, I'm only in it for the money stuff. If I was only in it for the money, I'd have been out 3 or 4 times now. Just saying, I've had a lot of hard times. I'm only 27 years old, but it's the determination to be a farmer. I am going to be a farmer to the day I die. Just say, maybe not a lot of people agree with me in that aspect. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. But this is a farming community, and you help the next guy when they're in need. And Ryan isn't so much in need as he's gaining another day worth of field work, putting notes in that he wouldn't have had otherwise. So there's advantages to both of us. Good news, I got my camera in. Brittany just called me and I'll have a better quality camera. Or maybe at least 2 to work with. But I just ordered 2 bigger SD cards and they'll be here another week or 2. Hopefully you're getting some good action shots from Ryan behind me. You can see that swath. That's a 60-foot swath behind us. And so what you guys are seeing right here is purely 3 farmers that like to farm. Working on their own areas of the field right now. It's kind of a throwback to the old days when Grandpa was around, me growing up. I remember we used to run 2 tractors on the discs, and somebody'd be planting, somebody may be harrowing. There used to be a lot more family-oriented growing up. Not that it isn't now, I mean, it's just more of our immediate family. Say Grandpa at one point had 4 dairy farms. operating. Far cry from what we are today. We're mainly crops and beef. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't change that for anything because I don't miss dairy. Got a little issue with the throttle cable. It's a little stacky. Nothing some WD-40 won't cure. Might not be our ground, but I gotta say it is nice to be back in the field. This is the last field. We weren't technically supposed to do this. We were just gonna disc down standing stocks today. But Dad was having too much fun, and Ryan said, well, I got some chiseled ground that needs to be hit once. So here we are. Oh well. Time flies when you're having fun. Say Ryan, we just talked to his grandparents. They're really nice people. They basically disc down all their ground in one day. That's never been done before. That was fun. I'm gonna try to keep throwing dirt in this yard. I'm gonna get back to you once we're officially done. I'm about ready to head home. This is what you get to fill your tractor up at the end of the day around here. Ryan's girly friend. That's it, guys. We're done. I was just talking to Ryan, and we just did in, was it, almost going on 5, so what we just did in 7 hours, he said would have taken him at least half a week. So that makes you feel pretty good. I got to blast home, and I'm going to disc down my field road real quick, smooth that out. Welcome to Wisconsin, where everybody waves. It's a lot better than Iowa. No. So he's actually pretty well done as far as disking stocks down or disking ground up. I think he says he's got 10 acres or less. They say his grandparents were just there, and they said that the farms have never been worked up like that in one day before. It says way back in the day, it used to take at least 2 weeks. That's amazing what you can get done when you got a bunch of equipment together and some competent operators. I guess that makes a big difference too. You have 3 pieces of equipment, but you're stumbling over each other, stopping and going and waiting and not knowing who's doing what. Because we had none of that today. They just say it was my dad, myself, and my friend Ryan. We went ahead and did more than we were planning on, because we were only supposed to be doing the corn stalks. And he mentioned he wanted to do the ground he worked up last fall. And he's like, I can do it myself. My dad's just like, well, let's go. So Dad made the judgment call on that one. Doesn't matter. It's farming. You gotta love it. If I didn't enjoy it, I don't think I'd still be in it this long. I say it's one of those things where you never have money again, but damn it, you refuse to give it up. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there relate in some way or the other. Well, I know my camera's getting dead, and I know I only had like 4 minutes to talk. I got a lot of footage I gotta cut up and edit together. I'm hoping I can do it in one video, one longer video or 2 shorter videos. I really appreciate you watching. Check out Facebook. I give some clues as to what I'll be posting on there periodically, so that gives you a heads up. And subscribe to me on YouTube if you want to keep in touch and stay up to date as what kind of mischief we're getting in around here. Just take care, guys. Keep in touch. I'll catch you next time.